The internal combustion engine had a good run. For over a century, the roar of a gasoline engine meant power and freedom. But a quiet revolution is rolling across the globe, changing not just how we drive, but what we drive. From frozen fjords to tropical islands, countries are making the switch to electric. So, which nations are leading the charge? Buckle up, because we're counting down the top 10 countries with the highest percentage of electric car sales. And you might notice a distinct chilly trend at the top. Kicking off our list at number 10, China. Now, in terms of pure numbers, China is the undisputed giant, buying more EVs than the rest of the world combined. But because its overall car market is so massive, the percentage of new sales sits around 35%. Why are they here? Massive government investment, a dominant domestic battery industry, and a huge number of affordable models have made China the world's EV factory and its most crucial market. We have all heard about some famous Chinese car brands like Xpeng, Li Auto, and the iconic BYD. At number 9, we have Switzerland, with EVs making up roughly 38% of new sales. The Swiss have a deep-seated respect for their pristine environment, and that translates to policy. High taxes on fossil fuels combined with subsidies for EVs, plus a high average income, make going electric an attractive choice for drivers in this alpine nation. Pedaling into number 8 is the Netherlands at around 40%. The Dutch have long been pioneers in sustainable transport. They've had aggressive targets for years, backed by a fantastic network of public chargers, one of the densest in the world. When your entire country is flat and you're already used to silent, efficient transport on a bike, switching to a silent, efficient car is a natural next step. Coming in at number 7 is Belgium, with EVs capturing about 42% of new car sales. Strong federal and regional subsidies have been a key driver here. Company cars are also a huge part of the market, and tax incentives make it extremely beneficial for employees to choose an electric model as their company vehicle. The sun-soaked nation of Portugal takes our number 6 spot, with an impressive 43% of new sales being electric. Portugal has heavily invested in renewable energy, often powering its entire grid from wind, water, and sun. This means driving an EV there is genuinely low emission. Generous purchase incentives and a growing fast-charging network have sealed the deal. Breaking into the top 5 is Denmark at nearly 45%. Denmark is another Nordic country with a green conscience and the capital to back it up. They were early adopters, famously trying to kickstart the industry with tax exemptions, though their policies have evolved. The high cost of traditional cars due to massive registration taxes makes EVs a financially smart alternative. At number 4, it's Iceland, where a staggering 70% of new cars are electric. This might seem surprising for an island with such a cold climate, but it makes perfect sense. Iceland generates 100% of its electricity from geothermal and hydroelectric power. It's essentially clean, renewable, and cheap energy. Why import expensive gasoline when you can power your car with the volcanoes beneath your feet? The bronze medal goes to Sweden, with an incredible 75% of the market. Home to iconic brands like Volvo and Polestar, Sweden has a strong automotive industry that's fully embraced electrification. A key policy here is the bonus-malus system, which heavily taxes high-emission vehicles while giving a bonus for buying clean ones, effectively pushing everyone towards EVs. In second place, a country that has become synonymous with the EV revolution, Norway. You might be surprised it's not number 1, but its 93% EV share in 2023 is still the global gold standard. A powerful package of incentives: no import taxes, no VAT, no road tolls, free charging, and access to bus lanes. They set a target for all new cars to be zero emission by 2025, and they are crushing it. And now, the number 1 country for electric car adoption in the world. It's actually a territory of Denmark, the Faroe Islands. In 2023, a mind-blowing 98% of all new cars sold were electric. On these remote, wind-swept islands, importing fossil fuels is incredibly expensive. But they have an abundance of wind and hydropower. For them, switching to EVs isn't just green. It's a matter of economic survival and energy independence, making them the undisputed champion of EV adoption. So, why are the Nordic countries so dominant on this list? It's not just one thing, but a powerful combination of factors. First, strong government incentives. They didn't just talk about being green. They built a financial system that makes choosing an EV the obvious economic choice through tax breaks, subsidies, and perks. Second, high incomes. EVs, though becoming cheaper, still have a higher upfront cost. These nations have the purchasing power to make that initial investment. And third, perhaps most importantly, a cultural value on environmentalism. There's a deep-rooted green conscience and a collective willingness to invest in a sustainable future. They also generate vast amounts of cheap, renewable electricity from hydro, geothermal, and wind, making the fuel for EVs clean and affordable. The rest of the world is watching and learning. The electric future is no longer a distant dream. It's happening right now, and it's being led from the north. What do you think? Is your country on this list? What would it take for your nation to adopt more EVs? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on the future of technology and travel. Thanks for watching.